There's a live stream for the US. Go to my saved preset. Let's see without weaken. Buffs everyone else. I could add one level of weaken towards myself, but I think buffing everyone else is fine. It's on God of War mode. Railroaded World War. They have no debt, bunch of political power. I'm gonna play on veteran, not elite, just because you already have a 70% malice towards your production efficiency, and with this you have a 20% malice, so you're almost 100% on your production efficiency. So with the elite, it'd be 100%. So we're just gonna go veteran. We have some efficiency gain besides our MIO. Just go around the world real quick and make sure this is set. Yeah, everyone has no debt around the world. We will be leaving NATO eventually. We're going to start with new millennia, new media. Go to regulatory, merry-go-round, and then finish this tree. We're going to have the Republicans win, and then after 2004 election, we're going to go switch to the U.S. Army or something so we can declare war on people. Start with infrastructure in Texas and Indiana and Utah and build offices in those regions. As far as our mills and our dockyards, we're not going to mess with that. We have such a huge deficit. We'll just leave it as it is. Only thing I might mess with is taking these tanks I don't want off. Probably just going to remove the whole line. And these Apaches, the reliability is very low on these, so I kind of don't really want them. I want to remove the... Not a huge deal. I guess we'll... Yeah, we're just going to put it down to 1, and everything else is fine. Technology... I think you have a lot, but there's a lot of stuff you need at the beginning. These two and the electronics and grab. Railroads. I think the railroads don't need it right now. No, grab all this stuff. Multi-population, we're gonna need that. Our fuel, oil. That's about it. We're just gonna not. Oh yeah, we're not gonna choose a focus so we can change and get the facility because we have so much political power gain. We're gonna wait for it to build up a little bit. Gonna send back Leon Gonzalez. War Railroad enabled and God of War enabled. All right, let's grab the naval engineering facility. Actually, we're gonna grab the civilian first. Pop-ups, jeez. Grab that first, and I think that's all we can grab. Grab one more in a second here. Grab new millennia. It will be missed. Then our navy, we just got to put it all into a group. Move some of our army around for the supply. Have them come down to San Diego, and we'll split them up when they get there.
Ready for orders.
Now we'll move these guys out of these areas. Our navy's going to be out of Virginia. And this region probably as well. Gonna go inland somewhere is fine. Gather up our army all over the world. On game. Yep. That's everyone. Thank you.
Everyone, listen up.
Spread these guys out. One yeah, these tanks or APCs, whatever, armored vehicles. Then we're not going to use those for Iraq. We're going to use these motorized to get across the river, and then some attack helicopters, and we'll have one attack helicopter for Afghanistan. We're going to make these gunships, AC-130 gunships, and better planes, better attack helicopters, and a better tank, and that's probably about it. First couple of years. We have no efficiency gain at all and no resources, so we're going to wait for that to build up. First thing we want to get to is the school choice dilemma. I think we're hungry. We're going to do the air reformer first and the land reformer, and then we'll do school choice. School choice is so they have more resource gain efficiency. And we'll do this until strength. And we got to choose that. You know, do establish cybersecurity, then we're going to break the cipher of Iraq. Break the cipher of probably Russia. Grab the air reformer. 4-speed. Keep splitting these guys up. Ones that we want.
Ready for order. Everyone listen up. Everyone listen up.
Everything else I don't really care about. We want to unlock these political diversity acts, all these acts we want to unlock because we want to switch to different party eventually. We have to do all of these decisions here, all the reforms to do so. Holy shit. FPS. We're not going to watch that go off, but that's cool. When it gets fire in the air, you might check it out. What I was talking about. Yeah, we got to get... Yeah, all the rest of this stuff I don't really want, but I'll keep it just because it's the US. Really be realistic to get rid of all that stuff. Bought the game. I have no idea what you're doing. The best country to start. When I learned, my first country I learned is Nigeria. Nigeria, you have a lot of people, you have a lot of factories, or a good amount of factories, and the focus tree is really good about teaching you the economics of everything. If you don't want to play Nigeria for whatever reason, you don't want to be in this region, you want to be in Europe, it's tough. I'd say Bulgaria has a lot of factories. Like they have the potential to get a lot of factories. So Bulgaria would probably be a good European country to start as. It's not too big, not too... I'm going to change the song. I just have it on random. So if we pick something that we don't like, we can just change it. Yeah, I would do Bulgaria or Nigeria or Indonesia for a starting country. Japan will have an updated focus tree in the next update eventually, but not this update. It's kind of old, so I wouldn't do Japan, but it would be a good starting country. But you have unemployment problems as Japan, which is not... It's tough to deal with. We're going to pick up the school choice. But yeah, let's get the reformer first, and then we'll do the school choice. But this is going to take 100 political power. That. America has unemployment problems eventually. It comes pretty quick, so you gotta make sure you get the multi-population stuff. They did update the focus tree in the update. It's a lot more streamlined as far as this section down here in the south of the focus tree. We're gonna do more stability. Sorry, I gotta change this playlist to just something normal. I'll use 1 second, guys. We're gonna do... Where's lo-fi at? We'll just do lo-fi. Sure, Israel. Launch a complete investigation. They did make the country easier as the USA. You have a lot more consumer goods available than you used to. Not a lot more, but you have a few. But the mistake that players make as the US is they trade for resources right away, but you have a negative 70% efficiency gain. You don't have resource gain efficiency to start, so it's really not worth it. You already have a bunch of stuff, equipment. You don't really need to trade for anything, at least like right at the start. But in about 6 months from now, when we get some infrastructure done and we get the school choice done, then we'll trade and start making our gunship AC-130 and stuff like that, and make better ships, better frigates or screen ships, because the US does not have a lot of frigates or screen ships. They have a lot of capitals, but your cruisers and your frigates are your corvettes. Yeah, your corvettes and your frigates. And that, yeah, we can probably start doing our army setup. We want economic regulations just so we can actually do the political reforms to switch over to a different party. So we're gonna have to keep that up as best as we can. Even though when the Republicans take over, it's not very realistic. So we'll try to make it as realistic as we can. Yeah, these stats are crazy. So we want these guys. This will be our Iraq army. Pick up school choice. Where's school choice? And then go continued surplus, rise of the internet, and then finish the rest of this tree on the right. And then to make sure that the Republicans win without any issues, you want to have at least 44% or higher. It's 44%. It'll be inconclusive, and then the Republicans can take over in your decisions here. Or if it's above that, like 46, then they'll just automatically take over. And to raise that, the popularity of the Republicans, is you want to decrease the stability of the party in charge by raising the population tax rate. And now we can start getting our land warfare. Let's get our land warfare facility. We got to move some guys out of California. I didn't even start training the Navy. Forgot about that. So let's make sure we take all the submarines and put them somewhere else, and we'll split our fleet into 4 fleets. And take some of our helicopter operator carriers out and take all of them out. 4 fleets, and then have a second fleets of 2 in the west and then 2 in the east. We want to keep Virginia clear, so our facility has maximum supply. We'll move our subs around, probably up north. Where are these guys going? Yeah, I need one of these guys to go to... You're going over there, okay. Go to like DC area is fun. Subs. Move some guys out of California. Use tanks and go out to California. Go to the Midwest or something. Lead our land warfare. Yeah, we got one. Let's get both of them. It's gonna be a bit till we can do that. We'll send Afghan some convoys, even though he doesn't really need them to win. Send it to him anyways. I'm like, we're gonna do political power for sure. Send like 60 convoys and some fuel. I'm not gonna send them 1%. I don't know how much I'm gonna send them, like 100 units. I don't know, 100 units, I guess, and some M16s. That should be fine. Oh, that fuel was a little bit too much for him. Shit. All right, we got to get a better scientist or a scientist, and then change our force multiplier, armor, and the commando. Let's start making our MIOs. Want the Boeing. Radar advantage. Air attack. Production cost. And the flight range, I guess. We want the reliability to start. Yeah. Do that later. And then for our gunship, want the flight range and the speed, air defense. Here, we don't really want them to gain popularity for no reason. And we want the ground attack, air superior, and then that's the rest of it's not really too necessary. The production resource need would be great to start, but I think we're gonna go for the efficiency cap. That's all I really need here. Oh shit, I was in the wrong tree. Was I? I was in the wrong tree, shit. Oh well. We have 3 MIOs, so it's not a huge deal. Go back towards that and fix it. What can I use this for? Nothing. That tree's fucked for that, at least. That's all right. We have a medium plane fixed wing already, so we'll take the other. We have 4 of them. Yeah, okay. It's not a huge deal. The heavy planes there. The heavy planes, ground attack. And we'll go for this strap. That's all we can do there. This north rope. Okay, now we gotta actually assign shit. I already have everything assigned besides one facility, which I'm not too worried about at the moment. Make sure we get our army guys up. Training our navy. I've done that earlier. Oh well. We're gonna start increasing the tax rate. Make sure the Republicans win. I'm gonna get that to 46%, 44%.
Everyone, listen up.
Got our 9 for Iraq. Some guys to cross the river. Get those in a second.
Orders.
Yeah, it's these guys. They're hella good. Really good.
Everyone, listen up.
130. There's mountain attack. Yeah, you wanted these for Afghanistan.
Yes, sir. Attention.
And do we have any other? Yeah, they're down here somewhere. Okay. They're not reinforced. Okay.
Orders. Everyone, listen up.
That's all we need for Iraq. We
Ready
can
for orders.
put these down here. It's not a huge deal
Orders.
for Iraq, but we can use them.
Ready, sir.
Keep raising this tax rate up, or this stability hit on the Democrats. We need more enrichment facilities. Their production's in the negative for our training. We'll take 8 of these. Oh no, not that. Not that. Old. Yeah, 8 of these and put them for Iraq. They'll have like 0 defense just from these shore bombardment things and our agents, which we have none. work on that. So. All these guys out of Hawaii, we can train up there without an issue. $60 days on the school choice for the resource gain efficiency. GDP is okay. We gotta get that GDP up to like 3% so we can get off of stagnation. Start moving some air over. Some heavy lift for Bahrain region, whatever. Set up some tomahawks. And keep increasing this tax rate for the Republicans to win. That's fine for now. Pick up our last naval facility. Forgot about our satellite. We don't have complete coverage on our GNS, our global navigation satellite, so we gotta make some of those. Make like 50 of them. 55 is fine. We can go down for more satellites. Well, first, let's grab that midget, man. We have a bunch of slots, yeah. Grab the railroads. Anything else really? Yeah, we'll grab the productivity for our 30 egg factories and research speeds, and we'll grab the satellites. How to use nukes? Well, you got to place them in a missile silo and then use the raid, launch a nuclear strike. Right here, it says nuclear strikes. Or you can put them on a plane that has the nuclear module on it. Nuclear consent module. Where's that? Yeah, nuclear consent systems. You can put a nuke on one of the planes and then do the raid with the plane for a nuclear strike. Start lowering our tax rate and keep, or our corporate tax rate. Keep raising our population. The election's in 1 year or 1 month, so we got to make sure we increase this to 44 at least. We'll put that up a little bit more just to be safe. I think 46 is when they automatically switch over to George Bush. If it's 44, you got to manually do it. I think you lose some political power doing that, so get that up more. Build up this airport. Let's get New York set up first. We're gonna build up New York, and then air base in Bahrain. Come on, fucker. All right, one more, and then it'll be good for the election. That's good. When I'm not in debt. I mean, being in debt's the name of the game. Not totally a bad thing. If you're not in debt when you have a no interest rate, you're kind of losing out unless you have a specific plan. Like if you plan on increasing your spending by a shit ton right away, once you build up your military factories, then you can pay off your debt down in anticipation of your budget deficit going way up. Like as Nigeria, that's what I do. Like I'll start paying it down eventually I'll go way down on my corporate tax, and then when my productivity's up, I'll go down and start paying off the debt preemptively before I start making all my mills mixed in with offices for the GDP cycle. Yeah, that's the only other reason why you'd want to not be in debt if you have no interest. But getting to no interest is that's the tough part. Sure. Let's pick another. We'll do the food stamp. So the Social Security. What is the way to make nukes? You have to make the missiles that have the nukes on them, like these. You research them, and then you go into your production for your missiles, and then you produce those that have the nukes. I already have them. I have a bunch of these peacekeepers. I'm not going to put them here. I'll put them somewhere else where I can delete them. Show you. Missile silos in Dakota. We'll put them in here. The peacekeepers. See, they have a little nuclear thing on them. They're all red and shit. No, it's the Minutemen. Where's the peacekeepers? These, sorry. The peacekeepers are the ones with the nuclear strike. Yeah, you can click to start planning a nuclear strike. You do a raid. And then to delete them, you just make like an old air wing. So I don't want to use those. They're battle tested. So I'll make like a third gen, and I'll highlight the third gen, and I'll highlight my missile silo. That will delete the rockets, missiles in the silo. For now, I'm sure it's going to get updated where it's not going to be, you don't have to do that, but for now, that's how it is. For our first focus, the Republicans have to wait for the victory, so we're going to do the foreign policy for the 6% political power gain. I think we're good on our advisors. Don't really need a naval advisor because we have so much XP from all these ships training. Let's lower our corporate tax a lot. We have to start making our people happy. If you forget your protest strength, when it gets to 100, you're going to have a civil war and everyone's going to break out everywhere and it's going to be a huge civil war. But not the civil war you probably want. So you can just go to this plus sign and go to protest strength, and now you see where the protest strength is. And I usually add like economy, employment rate, but I put those more towards the middle so I can see them better. And I'll replace these over here with like something random, like resources or something I don't really care about as much. Put a few strap bombers here. Gunships. We need a few air superiority fighters just so they don't put their planes up. Iraq, that is. I think 200 is probably more than enough. We'll just do 150. Oh shit, our focus. Okay, it's been like 5 days. First one we're gonna do is Republicans still have to wait. We're gonna do this just for more political power gain. But the problem is our GDP, we want to get it to 3% so we can get off of this cycle of our economic cycle. You're kind of sacrificing not making an office ease and the resource gain efficiency. We could start making a better ship now. Make that real quick. We're gonna go into frigates, and these don't have nuclear reactors, which sucks, but we can make it as best as possible. Get a bunch of anti-ship missiles and change and get one surface to air so they have some air, and change this to this battery. So it's 24 anti-air. It'll be like 22 when we're done. You don't want this. Anti-ship missile. The VLS is better. It gives you more organization. But it's more expensive, obviously. And for the US, that's fine. Yeah, this is our light. We'll just name it no reactor. so we know it's no reactor. And we gotta make the MIO for it. Do the DD. Give them anti-ship. Light attack is not as good as I thought it was. I tried testing it out with the railguns. It's okay, but the anti-ship is just better, unfortunately. But I'm not worried about factory output with these guys. I'll give them the production output anyways. With the US, that is. DD. I don't know if I want to start trading just yet. Trading for resources. Probably not. Got about making these upgrades, man. Jeez. The war will start like January of 2003 or something like that. So 2 years from now. There are 9 guys there. I need like 6.
Orders.
Make their way.
That shit.
We'll put some helicopters in reserve.
That shit.
5 is enough. Give Syria some funds, I guess. It's hard to highlight this base unless you're in a port region, so we'll just put them here and move them later. A lot of chat. Sorry, guys. Super small nations. Yeah, it is painful. I like playing North Korea. North Korea is so fun. Once you get rid of South Korea, they're actually really powerful. And with the new game rule they came out with, Railroaded World War, the war starts in like 2009 around the world, so it's easier for you to shit. Guess we'll go for the offices. It's easier for you to expand after South Korea. I usually just go for Japan, but you have to have a navy for that, and it takes time to build that up. If you wanted to skip that, you just go for the East Asian region, Indonesia. You can just snowball. But it's pretty fun the first couple of years building up and figuring out how to maintain your debt. You do have to get a bailout, at least one bailout from China, though. Just if you're on normal difficulty, you probably don't. But if you're on like higher difficulties, you definitely need a bailout when you go to war. Are these ready now? I think they're ready. Yeah, they're ready. Put these into orbit. These can carry 3 of these GNS satellites. But this other payload, this smaller payload, can only carry 2. I think it's like the 1980 version or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's not gonna. You can't launch with 3. Gotta do 2. There's 31. I don't know the math. We'll just do 8. 15 left. 7, and that's 1 left. Yeah, that's all of them. Now we have 100% coverage. Yep. And I'm just going to go to war with everyone, so I'm not going to be friends with anyone. Not worried about trade agreements or to offer me. And we'll just go for the better satellites. You want to get the recon, the spy satellites first, and the better global satellites. Your priorities. Get these fallback orders and move the helicopters out of here. Logistics wizard. You could grab the shore bombardment bonus. I think it's worth it just because it's such a big bonus.
Ready for orders.
And here, I remember, we're not going to give no bailouts. Maybe one for someone that we like a nationalist outlook, Rwanda or something.
Orders.
Here, we'll grab 3 more of these. We'll do 4. You guys are going to push the east side. Let's get our tax rate up. And then our corporate tax is probably fine. No, we need it down a little bit more than it already is. And we want to make the military industrial complex happy for sure. It's kind of a trade-off not going for these resource gain efficiency focuses and spending the 60 days. Well, it's 60 days total for this, just for you get a shit ton more political power gain. You really need that for all these decisions you are going to come up. Not going to have many gunships for the war. That's all right. Very easy war. Tomahawks. Gonna build. We don't really need a missile silo for more Tomahawks. It's sufficient just with that. Is that everything? This region? We could build a radar. It already has 3. Yeah, that's coverage. You need a radar for, well, 1 more level. I'm gonna grab the 4 office sectors. This should put us over the limit for our GDP cycle. Office sector here, and then there's, yeah, the 3 office sectors here, and that should be enough to increase our cycle up. I hope. Got to increase the regulations so we can do the electoral rainbow reforms. Got to get this act done. As long as the Social Security thing, 20 days, okay. It kills your stability when you go for these reforms, though. But you have such a huge daily gain, it'll fix itself. We'll have the Republicans win the 2004 election, and that's it. And after that, it'll be the U.S. Army, hopefully. Probably the populists to start, and then a coalition with the U.S. Army until we do more U.S. Army focuses for more popularity. Now. I think that's it. We'll keep it at 18. Really got to make our plane now. I'm gonna wait to do 1 resource gain efficiency focus first before I make that. Oh. Middle option is always probably the best option. Most of these option. And send our one guy to Afghanistan now, and then some. Oh, I forgot the air volunteers. I'll do that in a second. Our Cass over here. We can just click extra supplies on our general here for this war, so I'm not too worried about the supply, but I will drop supplies for them, these guys, when we have more airspace available. Let's give these guys some what? Fuck. Oh, they refused them, that's right. You have to wait until the attacks. 2 towers. Let's do the police training. Oh shit, I gotta give these guys some, yeah, some laws right now. Oh. Protest strength. Interest rate still non-existent, which is great. Send them some more M16s, I guess. The roleplay. Anything else? No. Make some convoys. But if Canada or Mexico ask for mutual investment treaty, we will accept that. Sure. Grab these 2 nanofibers next. I need more launch vehicles. Ours. 320 should be fine. How long is this going to take? Fuck, I can't even see it. 480 days. Okay. That should be fine. Oh, wrong one. Now I'm slacking on my agency upgrades. I've missed like 4 months of time. Should still probably have the agency in time. You don't really need it, but I would like not to lose anyone besides like 200 people or something. Probably should send them an attache, but it's going to be over soon anyways, so probably. I do this. And yeah, make sure you do the air accidents chance minus, because it's bigger in this mod. The amount of planes you can lose from air accidents. Give them the last upgrade for police. Now they're all happy. My breakthrough is not okay. Liberia will give him a bailout just because that's our boy. Yeah, he's a nationalist. Let's make our plane now. Where's the quad at? Quad, here it is. I think that's about it. Get more air defense. A little bit more is fine. Just for the damage. It'll hurt our attack though. If you have more thrust, you have more speed, which equals more attack. This is what we're gonna do. And Northrop. Optimizers. That's it. Yeah. Put like 10 on there. Trade with Canada. I really want to get to the next cycle, so I keep making these factories and then go down, do the tax cuts, education reforms, more money. I feel like one more pill and then that's it. Go to overseas recruitment. Accept. No. Not until the 2 towers. Let's do. We're doing police training. Got to do special measures. Yeah. More convoys. We gotta change these to 1, man. Dang. Yeah. I'm not gonna give Russian influence in Iran or Afghanistan just for. Don't even need the extra equipment. They're doing just fine by themselves. New technology metals. We're going to cut taxes for more military industrial complex opinion, which will give us more efficiency gain because we have that national idea that's crazy and we're on a higher difficulty as well. Probably the construction, but that's too long. All of our satellites coming out. Grab the minute. Well, we need more monthly population, so we'll grab the population. Gotta bank our PP for the 2 towers incident. sanctions on Iran. They're still emerging. Make a better tank or a better plane right now. Don't really have the resources for it. Need to get down to this tax code. I'll do that. Sorry about corruption. I forgot about that. Fuck. I'm not going to do the F-35. They're all going to ask for it all the time. Doing that. I'm surprised we didn't change cycles, but that's probably because I took these 2 focuses over here. 60 days total instead of getting more office sectors. Oh well. It should go up, yeah. 7%. So, just a bad roll. Get a better tank. I think it's, yeah, the piercing. You need like 110 piercing for the AI when you do God of War mode. Don't need this. Grab the item mine protection. And TGM. And what else do we need? They changed this whole thing, so I'm not really sure exactly what to pick here. That should be fine. Yeah, it's good. Need for 140 armor. There you go. Reliability can be down a little bit more. Do the... That's pretty much about it, unless we do our engine better. Everything? I think that's everything that we can do. Yeah. Do unmanned turret. Nah, it's just hurts you that breakthrough. Yeah, I think 66 is that's enough. I want to get lower than that for our reliability bonus. Go up here and change that. I don't want to trade for resources until I get the next economic cycle, but I might have to pretty soon here. Bring this guy up a little bit. Our gunship. Want these reformed acts to go through eventually. Gonna kill our stability, but that's just how it is. $15 days, then we'll do the gun control, I guess, or the food stamps. Maglev trains and Double shot rifle's not ready yet. You always want to get maglev trains as soon as you can. Like the best project in the game is trains. You're civilian. The reason why is it gives you a 30% country productivity growth factor, which is insane. Give you a bunch of buffs. Let's see what this actually... Yeah, we want the nationalist support, so we're gonna... That gives you minus 10% factory output. That's fine. Production speed's good. We'll do the gun control, I guess. Sorry about the chats, not keeping up on that. The reactors are, it's so you can have more range and they're faster. Yeah. You want to have higher speed on the screen ships, so they're harder to shoot down, obviously. To shoot. Throw off. Yeah, the laser guns are really good. You want to get you have to get the super heavy tank turrets first, so you can go down and get the project for the rail laser gun. It unlocks that special project, or the start of it at least, which I should probably do next for my research. Yeah, I'll do that next. This is a long time to get that unlocked, but they did decrease the time it takes. Not sure how long it takes now. You update. Helicopters? Yeah, we gotta make our helicopter template pretty soon here. Their reliability is at like 44%, and all you can do is really you just take off one of the ATGMs, change it around. Their MIO gives you more reliability. Yep. I like that image, it's pretty funny. And here we can, doesn't matter what we pick really, it's all the same. We'll do the armor. Did I give him a MIO? I didn't. Idiot. I didn't give our tank an MIO. As far as upgrading it. Need more piercing, yeah. I think their armor's fine. 140 armor is good, but it's gonna mix in with our other equipment, so you need it to have more. We'll do probably the armor. That's all we can do. Put that in our production. Man, I don't want to have to manually change this. This is ridiculous. We had 7% GDP growth rate and it didn't switch. Cost $600 billion. Hell no. Is there reliability in here at the bottom? I think there is. Yeah. surprised the attacks haven't happened yet. Am I missing something? I think they have. No, they haven't. $200 on the satellites. Grab some strap bombers. That's all we can put in here. We can grab 2 strap bombers actually. We could put them in the other airport. We'll do another round of CAS. Put them in the other airport. Where's our 8? Here they are. This is our shore bombardment, guys. Shore bomba. Doesn't matter too much what we put here on the second one. We'll start. We'll get that ground attack. We gotta get down to the naval range factor. Where's that at? Way at the bottom. Shit. Do the river attack. That's it. Yeah. More office sectors. This middle one's the best we can do. Yeah, best we can do. No. That one. First one. These ready yet? Yeah, they are ready. Cool. Get the double shot rifle. This is pretty OP. Grab about the research speed. I'm gonna grab that next in 60 days. We got less than a year, so we're gonna have to start making the airport in Bahrain. Do the cyber warfare for Russia. Yeah, it is hard to manage for sure. All right, let's make our air superiority fighter now, our Raptor. Where's the Raptor at? Here it is. This Air attack is the best. Don't listen to the guide about radar advantage. Air attack's better. Air defense. Not by much, but it is. I think that's enough. Yeah. Everything else is fine. It's not the best. It's an i7 2700 KF, but I'm waiting until the Nova Lake comes out to upgrade the Nova Lake CPU. That's why I'm not gonna make any more like let's plays until the Nova Lake CPU comes out. I have a 3080, but it's about your CPU. I gotta upgrade that too. Anything else I'm missing on this Raptor? Sorry. Raptor. Gotta make sure that they clean this UI up. I'll work on that when I can. If I get to that point. I gotta trade for all the tungsten. Gosh dang it. It says it doesn't require tungsten, but it does. Really? Or I think it's like an overall, your resource gain. The resource gain, here it is. Oh, it's in your output. Yeah, we're good now because I increased the tungsten, but let's say if I took the tungsten out, and now you'll see a huge, lack of resources, even though it doesn't say it has tungsten in it. Probably going to be China. We're going to be fighting, I think, first. Yeah, because of Taiwan. That'll start in like 2009 because of the new game role. But I haven't played at that point yet, so I'm not sure. Starts. Repeat, I have an i7 2700 KF, and I'm waiting until the Nova Lake comes out to get a better CPU. And that comes out next year in the sometime. Which sucks. Once I get a better CPU, then I can upgrade all the rest of my hardware. Which is still good. I mean, this computer is the best you could get. Like, well, it's pretty up there, like 2.5, 3 years ago. But not good enough for this mod. At least to play like with really good graphics into like 2030, 2040. I really want to play with the division limiter off, because when the division limiter is off and all the major countries have like 500 divisions, Japan has like 500 divisions, and it's a lot more fun. But I need a Nova Lake CPU for that. Shit ton of political power. Lower our corporate tax rate and get some of these airports built. Update in a second here. We gotta infiltrate Iraq. I mean, I don't know why the attacks haven't happened yet. This is crazy. I've never seen this before. Where's the attacks at? I didn't do intelligence spending, so it should happen. just gonna lower it for a while. Back up later. The middle option is always probably the best option, but for here, is it? No, we want the nationalist support, but I don't want the non-aligned support. I don't want that. I'll just use the middle option. Suppose, yeah. Do another thing. Do the food stamps fiasco. Well, how's our intelligence looking? There we go. There's the attacks. Where's the speeches at? Unlock in a second, I think. Oh, now Afghanistan should accept our intervention force now, no? Hmm. Here we go. I have to demand extradition. I don't want to improve relations. I shouldn't have to do that. It'll be a minute.
Ready, sir.
They let the French come there, but not me. And that's foul. Afghanistan question. I already did the question. I don't know what they're doing. What the fuck? Get better green ships again. This the one we wanted? No, where is it? Bath? The Bath? National Steel. Let's make our attack helicopter now, I guess. That's it. Change this to something with less liability hit. That's gonna take the heart attack away. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably do this. Anything else we can really change in here for the reliability? I don't think there is. Mass mounted camera. No. That's the best we can get until we get better reliability in our tree. Could rush down. There's some here, but not much. Breakthrough. Breakthrough. Oh, piercing? Let's do piercing at 60s. I think like 65 breakthrough would probably be good. I mean, sorry guys, I gotta check the doctrine real fast. I never make attack helicopters, they're just so overpowered, but I'm gonna try it out for once. Right there in here. Piercing. Okay. And the breakthrough. You can grab both. Okay. So that's it. I already have one. Where is it at? Where'd it go? There it is. I don't know if this is going to be very helpful right now. So the military wage multiplier. Fuck, sorry. I gotta find some more office sectors somewhere. It's ridiculous. Some civs. I want ag districts. We'll just do the Great Lakes. Let's move them over here for now. Man, I can't do this war with Iraq if Afghanistan's not gonna figure it out. Improve relations. Wouldn't have to do that. Use the right option? Fucking, I think I did. Yeah. I want to get the railguns. Gotta do our satellites now. Satellites. And for these spies, you don't need as much. Probably like 70 is fine. You can only get like 70 something efficiency on it. Just for these ones for this year. Better guns. Grab the construction speed. What is this? The heck? Come on, take their capital already. Doesn't matter too much. Use her. And grab the black operations. Yeah, let's do that now. Well, how's our spy looking? Yeah, that's fine. Cut taxes again for our efficiency on our production. Finally. Jeez, you guys took forever, bro. Satellites. Need about 80 of these. Yeah, somewhere around there. We'll do 90s. Fine. And for these, you need about 100. Yeah. Grab the camouflage. Anything else? All right, 120 days for the war. Gotta start setting up guys up real quick.
Everyone, listen up. Ready for orders.
Do the cover your rate. Get reinforced somewhere else in our tree.
Ready, sir.
Yeah. I'm gonna take out these reconnaissance guys. Where are they at? I already take them out? I might have. Yeah, I did already. Okay. And I gotta put a gunship in here. Yeah, we got more gunships. Cool. And I don't want to destroy all their shit, so I'm not gonna put more strap armors in there. Due to Iraq leadership problems, I guess. Shit. Construction. Let's get the railways. Need the APS systems as soon as we can. There's stealth armor now? What the heck is that? I want to just get that to check it out. We need the smoke launcher, so I'll check it out later. Wait, what? I don't have enough breakthrough, okay. Food stamps fiasco. I think this is probably the better option. Oh no, the monthly population. Yeah, we need that. Second one's always the best usually. And we'll get a new administration. Not that important. Do the war support. Get that to 100%. We get some here, but it's going to decrease when we do the other reforms, I think. Is the music too loud? I turned it up. Yeah, I don't want these guys. Get them out of here. Tripping? Get out. What are you doing? There you go. These are the wrong lanes. All right. I can't do that much. See what the damage is. I'll leave that alone. The railguns ready yet? Where's the railguns? Nope. Let's get more resource gain efficiency at this point. Still in stagnation, which doesn't make sense, but all right. They're not going to come over here unless I tell them to. I'll buy a port. Put them here for now. Tax costs minus 15%. What? That's crazy. I avoid the financial crisis. What do you mean, like the bubble? What do you mean? I'm not there yet. 2003, Doug. Probably gonna go for the better engine. Nah. Break an honest balance. Yeah. As far as the rest of these, I don't know what the rest of these do. The police problems will probably give me nationalist support, so I'll choose that one. Four days for the war to start. Okay. Set these guys up to airports. Their oil. Kind of don't want to do that. I mean, just the airports is fine. Dictators cannot be negotiated with. Through that. Where's that? There we go. Extra supplies. This tile at 144. We got 36, so 40, 80, 120. An extra one. Where's my fuck? I didn't put my sword bombardment guys out here. I'll have like no defense, but oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for that. Fuck that. There they are. Those are fuck. I gotta set up our air guys at helicopters. Set this up real quick. Oh fuck, air cav expert would get me a little bit better. I think adaptive would probably be better on the other guy, but he'll rank up pretty soon, I think. I need to cut these guys off. It's too late now. Oh well. Push for Baghdad. standing around. No, chill. I'm not going to take war reps from them for roleplay reasons. But I'm going a special path. Yeah, I'm going to go nationalist, so I got to go down this rainbow shit. I'm going to see what happens with all these expanded trees and whatever the hell else is in there. We got to go Afghanistan. Here we go. The war on terror phase 2 unlocks in 1 day. Wait a day. Oh shit. Forgot to build reactors. Not a huge deal. Go down one. Fix that. I gotta get that reactor upgrade as soon as possible. As long as the 280 days is nothing. Make the battleship now. Where's the railgun? Ready yet? The railgun? Not yet. Fuck. It'll be a while for that. What else do we want to make here? We already got our screens. I think I'll just produce better screens. We can make some better attack subs, but they're already pretty beefy. You can only change one thing on them. Got a good amount of them. Make more screens. Where is it? This one? Tripping? Sorry. I think I'm tripping. Yeah, it's this one. What happened here? Kurdistan declared war on me? Bro, you guys crazy? Y'all are crazy for that. Not enough. What are you guys doing? Okay, missiles gotta stop. Stop it. Where you at? Stop it. Gotta get some XP from this. Tiny bit. Giving you money, bro. Can't. Okay. Can't cut them off without taking their capital. Some here. Stop it. Don't go in there. I want to annex these guys. They pissed me off. Deal with their autonomy bullshit. I probably should have just puppeted them so I can build stuff here anyways, but pissed me off. Now I gotta make a freaking garrison template. Oh my gosh. How many light tanks do we have? Tanks. Not a lot. Couple old tanks. The hardness. Yeah. Suppression. Give them probably some old. Here it is. Yeah. This. Or the armored. Oh, in this mod, the tanks. I haven't tried this yet. Yeah, no suppression really from the tank battalions. Hardness though. I'll just give them 25 XP. Fuck me. APCs. Doesn't matter. Do one, but that's fine. APC hole. IFE, my bad. Change this to the. What did I name it? This. Garrison. Star. I think it's the martial law, is it? I think it. No, military governor. Yeah. I want to unlock the Ethereum fuel. How long is that going to be? Probably a bit. Be a bit. And we'll just do that. This. All right, where's the sound at? Yeah, I'm gonna end this here. It's been 2 hours. I'm gonna take a break. I'll start this again later. I'm not gonna delete this live stream. I'll keep this one because it's not really a test run at this point. But after this point, I have no idea what I'm gonna do as far as how to get to what I want to do, but we'll figure it out. Thanks for watching.